Hey, I'm in between sessions right now, but I just had a wonderful conversation with my last client. He was saying I'm having difficulty meditating. I've heard this one a lot because my mind kept wandering, you know. It's, well, that's because he, just like you and I, is a human being. That's what the mind does. As my friend Jimmy Gilmore sings, my mind has a mind of its own. I'm not sure if Jimmy wrote that or Butch Hancock, but Jimmy sings it. It's a great song. But that's what the mind does. That's its job. It's just like it just goes. It's like the narrator in your head. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. But you can, with practice, learn to leave the theater of the mind and drop your awareness to your breathing. Or some people use a mantra, but I would say focus on your breathing, which I know you've heard a million times. But remember, when you meditate or center or ground yourself, whatever you want to call it, what you're doing is you're practicing. That's why it's called the practice of meditation. So of course your mind is going to click in. And when your mind clicks in, if your objective is to keep your awareness on your breathing, you're going to notice at some point that you're not paying attention to your breathing. That does not mean something is wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. That's supposed to happen. And at the point you notice that your mind has drifted, which you will, you very gently direct it back to your breathing. And what you're doing is practicing a very gentle control over your awareness, so that when you open your eyes, you come back into your life, to deal with the props and players in your life. When you get too distracted in your mind, you start to feel that tension. One of the options that you have is to, of course, simply come back to your breathing and to your immediate surroundings, inner zone, outer zone, as Fritz Perls called it. Just be right back here. You don't have to live in the now, okay? But it's important, at least in the gremlin timing method, what I've taught people for 53 years, is you want to ground yourself in the present and come home to the present several times an hour. But don't fret when you're meditating or when you're doing anything else if your mind attacks. That's what it does. Don't worry about it. It's okay. But remember, you're the locus of control. You have a very gentle ability to gently control your awareness. So, thank you very much for being here. This is just a quick reminder because I know you need a reminder, and so do I. That's why I do these. Okay, thanks for being here. Bye.